What's up guys and welcome to another video. Today we're taking a look at two of the top irons from Ping in the G425s versus the i59s. So these are certainly two irons that are aimed at different types of players, and in this video we're going to take a look at our first impressions of each set, their key features and selling points, club composition options you get, which one we recommend buying, and alternatives worth considering. As always, thanks for watching the video, and if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Well, right off the bat, we can say the Ping G425s are game improvement irons with large, chunky heads and thick soles, although they're a little bit more compact than the G410s who came before them. And what Ping does is it incrementally improves the performance of the irons. So while the G425s offer a marginally better performance than the G410s, they're a good bit better than the G400s. So if you haven't upgraded for a while, the G425s are certainly worth a look. They're developed for distance and forgiveness, also easy launching and consistent shots with a tight dispersion rates, and the more compact heads than the G410s will make them suitable for mid-handicappers looking for game improvement irons or high handicappers who like the look of the clubs. The clubs have a more filled and cavity back design that's capped with a multi-material badge, giving a solid look at a dress but also giving it a nice sound and a nice feel on the strike. The Ping i59s were 5 years in the waiting and they're the upgrade to the Ping iBlades, and they're adding more forgiveness to the party now, as is common with players' irons these days, and they encapsulate a hollow body. And Ping are looking for feel, forgiveness, and consistent precision with the i59s for the best players in golf. And we've already seen the i59s out on tour. Victor Hovland has already won a tournament with these clubs, and the hollow body construction encapsulates a lightweight aluminium core which holds the club together and makes it more steady, and the weight savings from the aluminium core have been transferred to more tungsten weighting in the heel and the toe, which adds that more forgiveness to the club. So the chunky heads of the G425s are going to inspire confidence at address. We've got a lot of tungsten weighting with a visible screw in the head and more tungsten weighting at the tip of the shaft to stretch the sweet spot along the face of the club. And the face of the club also has variable face thickness, so it's just going to add maximum forgiveness no matter where you hit the ball on the face. The more compact head is going to slightly increase the spin rate and make the clubs more workable than the G410s, which came before them. And Ping are focused on towering distance with these clubs. They've got generous, forgiving lofts, and they interact very well with the turf to give you those high and long shots. The multi-material badge at the back of the club is going to add to the feel and feedback of the clubs. So it's also going to give an excellent sound, and the thin face also produces really fast ball speeds, and this is a quality set for distance and game improvement. So if you've been playing for a while and you want a set of irons that are still forgiving to take you to the next level of a mid handicapper, these are going to be some great clubs to check out. So Ping have put off upgrading the iBlades for about 5 years as they didn't think they could improve on the set. And the key feature that they've added to these new i59s is that they've got a hollow body design, and that's held together by a lightweight aluminium core, which is much lighter, and that means we can add more tungsten weighting to the heel and the toe of the club. As you can see, we've got a visible screw in the head, and we've also got tungsten weighting at the tip of the shaft, which is going to add more forgiveness for such a player's iron. And since Ping want these clubs to be more workable, we've got 4 more CNC milled grooves per club, so they're also a bit closer together, but that's going to give you more control as well. And you can tell these clubs are premium because of the Ping Hydro Pearl 2.0 finish, which is moisture resistant, and coupled with the thin steel forged face, you're going to get high ball speeds and good distance. Obviously not as much as the game improvement irons, but you're still going to get good distance for an iron of this type. And these clubs are for low handicappers and tour players. We've already seen them, they're out on the tours. Not the longest clubs in the game, but very popular, high spin rates, and with the extra forgiveness, even a mid handicapper that's looking to step their toes into players' irons are going to get good value out of the i59s. So just taking a look at the lofts, and you can see the i59s start with the 3 iron, which is similar to the loft of the 4 iron, but we can still see that the G425s have generous lofts, which is going to lead to higher shots. They're also going to be longer, and they're going to have lower spin rates. So less workable, but longer, straighter, and more consistent for players that need more assistance with their iron striking. As you can see with both of these irons, we get plenty of different stock shaft options. So we got Project X, KBS, Nippon, Ping, True Temper, and UST. So you also get your choice of what materials. So you can go steel or graphite, and you also get your pick of what kind of flex you want on your irons. So which one of these clubs to buy? So if you're a beginner or just starting out in the game, you're obviously going to go with the G425s as they're much more forgiving, and the thicker heads are going to give you a lot more confidence. If you're a mid handicapper that wants forgiveness, the G425s are also a very good option. They're workable, forgiving, long and high launching with excellent turf interaction and tight dispersion rates. The i59s are reserved for the best players in the game, but we have got that added forgiveness now of the hollow body and extra tungsten weighting, so you can also be a good option for mid handicappers looking to get to that low handicap or even professional level. An excellent alternative to the G425s is going to be the TaylorMade Sim2 Max irons, which are similar but just go about it with different technology, and they're going to be slightly longer and lower launching as well, and slightly less workable as well. And then if you're looking for an alternative to the Ping i59s, the TaylorMade P770s are going to have a very similar profile. They're going to look lovely at a dress like the i59s, and they're also worth checking out for those mid to low handicappers that are on the cusp of greatness in the game of golf. So that's it for a comparison between the i59s and the G425s. If you're just starting out in the game, go with the G425s. And if you're a mid to low handicapper that wants to be great at golf, then by all means go for the i59s, and they've also got that added bit of extra forgiveness now. So thanks for watching the video. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.